The quartz vein back here. Just watch your step as you walk through here. You don't want to trip and hit your head up against a rock. No, it'll hurt. If it doesn't hurt, you better go see a doctor. Follow me.
I'm in the middle. No, Daddy, move out of the front. Oh, sand is getting in my eye. No, I need to go in the front. Move. Papa, your head, be careful. You can hit your head. Oh, I know. Daddy, be careful. Dad, your head.
I'm okay.
Watch your step. There's lots of rocks. Don't worry. Papa, watch your step. Oh my God, it's really Daddy.
Just kind of crowd around in here real quick. Well, look above your heads here. You can see the quartz vein running across the ceiling up here. That's what they were after. Again, that's what was carrying all their gold and silver. Now they could see that vein all the way up on the surface. So they knew if they drilled in at ground level, eventually they would just run into it. And then from here, they just start blasting up through the mountain. When they blast it up, gravity brings the rock down to them. You load it up and haul it out through here. If you try to blast down, there's just no place for the rock to go. So it'll make a big mess. Again, it's all the way up here on the sides, and there's more of it over here. We're standing on part of the vein right here. They would leave in these columns from time to time to help support the mountain, keeping it from collapsing in on us. Once they blasted their way up to the surface, then they brought in a tunnel from the main collar shaft, came in 100 feet below us, and started blasting up again. So that's what you see off to your side here. See a rusted out work cart down there at the bottom. It's kind of half buried in the dirt down there. But that's the 300-foot level. Right there's the old access ladder. Lisa, come on.
Daddy, I think we have to live.
After years of being exposed to the radiation. Okay, right along the sides here, you can see the grooves cut out from the old hand-drilled holes. That's as far as they'd make it in the whole day's work. Of course, every one of these holes had to be about 1.5 feet apart. So you can imagine how many it would take to go all around the sides, and then you had to put in a bunch more in the center of it. This is one of the original candle holders. This one has still got some old wax on it from its mining candle. Most of these were broken off over the years. So sometimes you'll see a hole in the side of the tunnel, and there might be a bit of wood sticking out of it, and that's where a candle holder used to be. And these were mainly set up for the burros pulling cars through here. The miners carried their candles around with them. And this guy back here, watch your step on this planks, just a little muddy over here. And this guy gotten in here, he drills out his holes into the rock, fill them full of blasting powder. When he reaches for his wooden tamping rod to pack in the powder and the fuses, he couldn't find it. So he decides he's going to use his iron chisel to pack in the powder. As soon as that iron hit the stone, it sparked, set off the blasting powder, shot it like a bullet right through the guy's skull. So he's not going to do that again. But the real guy is actually buried out right up the edge here, look up above you.
That's a big size.
This shaft goes right up to the next level up above us. You guys have to get pretty close up here to see all the way up.
People worked in those days, huh?
Yeah. Back and killed or stunned him. Now Jones runs back into his cabin and grabs his gun off of his bunk just in time to shoot over his shoulder and hit Piet as Piet was running in the cabin after him. Yeah, that didn't kill Piet, but he'll knock him back one more time. So now Jones takes off. The miners heard all the commotion and they start yelling, "Kill him, kill him." And they're chasing him down the canyon now. So he needs to take cover in a small prospect hole up on the side of the hill. That was just a short 4-foot dead end tunnel. But he gets up there and he holds them off for 3 days. They actually shut down all operations at the mine and took turns and shifts keeping them pinned down. Come the third day, he just can't take it. You know, he's still shot in the back. He has no water, it's the middle of summer. So he surrenders. When the miners comes out to him, he begs him for a glass of water. The guy says, "Sure, I'll give you a drink." He pulls out his gun and shot him between the eyes. Well, it wasn't very long after they killed him that they start to see his ghost showing up in the old camp and wandering out through the tunnels here. Said men that don't even believe in ghosts will swear to have an R.V. Jones ghost walk alongside of them as they move through the mine. I told you. A bunch of these guys just up and quit. For a dozen years afterwards, no man would work back here by themselves. Sightings of his ghost went on for so long, they renamed the mine from the Queen City to the Savage, and they named it after Jones.
Oh, yeah, here.
Yeah, through there, you can see the old ladder going up to the next level.
Oh, wow.
Now, this is that ore pass I was telling you about. This is where they're sending out rock from the level above us. Oh, once they drop that down, it comes crashing down through here, hits this chute. They'll pull up a cart right here, load it up and haul it out through here. The area right behind me here, we left this alone just to give you an idea what all these tunnels looked like originally. After we got the tailings out, we still have all this garbage and debris laying around everywhere in here.
No, какие aliens.
Well, we put in the big guys, and that was it. If you get up over here, you can look up through there and see where it goes off to the left. The left side is where they're sending out rock from the level above us. Here, let me sneak out your way here. I'll let you folks all go in and have a closer look.
For us. And then he went for the gun. To show you how you work. For the love of God, don't blow up the camera.
That's what they had, was a chance, but they worked in right That's what they worked in.
Вот так они работали в темноте.
That's it. That was your one candle a day. That's all you got to work by.
1 candle a day. Oh my gosh.
Well, they would have to ration their candles. You know, supplies were hard to get out here and they were expensive. And of course, they were using better candles than these cheap paraffin ones. But,
Years pass by, they get cheaper and worse
yeah.
because they don't. The people that live in them.
Well, you know.
Is there any tree that is not rock?
See the light.
What is this?
Sand.
No, this. Oh, I need my glasses. That's right.